Hello,
Hi,
my name is Tamara Moore.
I'm Ashley.
Nice to meet you, Ashley.
You too.
Nice to meet you. I'm a counselor here at the agency,
Mhm.
and I am very glad that you decided to come in today. Very glad that you're
Mhm.
here. We're going to talk for about 50 minutes, and we can talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Even though we just met, I want you to know that you can be open and honest about anything that you would like to talk about today. Um, I want you to know that everything that you say remains within the agency and nothing will be shared unless you give me written permission to share those things with someone. There are a few exceptions to confidentiality, and I'm going to have you to go ahead and go over those with me. The first thing is I am a mandated reporter, so if there's any report from you that there is some physical or emotional or sexual abuse to a child or to an elderly person or incapacitated adult, those are things that I must report by law.
Mhm.
And also, if there's anything that I hear that tells me that you plan to hurt yourself or someone else, that also I must report by law for the safety of yourself and the safety of others. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. Um, I want to let you know that throughout the session today, as we're talking, I'm going to repeat a lot of things, maybe paraphrase some things, summarize, just to make sure that we're clear on what you're saying. I want to
Mhm.
make sure that I'm understanding what you're saying. And if you have any questions throughout the session, just let me know and we can talk about those.
Mhm.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, Ashley, what brings you in today?
Well, I'm a little depressed. I'm a college student, and I was at OSU, Oklahoma State University, and I had to switch and go to UCO because um, of the nursing program. And I really don't like UCO. I really want to go back to OSU. And every day when I go to UCO, I just don't want to be there because I'm used to being at OSU with, you know, just a lot more people, a lot more things to do. And at UCO, I just feel like I'm just alone.
So it kind of sounds like that you're feeling a little bit sad because you're at UCO and they have your program there and not at OSU. Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Okay, and you're feeling a little sad that you have to be at
Mhm.
UCO. Okay.
Yeah. Well, when I was a freshman, I first went to OSU. In the first semester, I didn't like it. I hated it. I wanted to go home, and I had already was thinking, I'm just gonna go to UCO because I'm not happy here. And in the second semester, it got a lot better. I made friends. We did a lot of things together. I wasn't in my room all the time, and so I got used to being there. I got content with being there, happy that I was there. And then come to find out, I have to leave somewhere that I'm comfortable with now and happy at. I have to leave and go to a different school where I really don't know anybody. It's smaller. I really like football a lot, and it's not the same, with the sports. And I just don't like it.
So it kind of sounds like you really enjoyed the college life at OSU. You made a lot of friends and the sporting events and things like that was something that you really liked and you feel like those things have been stripped away from you.
Hmm.
Tell
Yeah.
me more about that.
I wouldn't so much say stripped away. I would just say, I mean, it's different. It's different schools. OSU is much different than UC. OSU is bigger, a lot more people, a lot more things to do. Um, UCO is just small. They don't really have a lot to do. I mean, if they do have a lot to do, I don't really know about it because I don't really know anybody there. And I would hate to say that UCO is not friendly because they are friendly, but when you go to OSU, you get smiles and it's just a different atmosphere, just a different vibe at OSU than UCO. You feel a lot more welcomed at OSU than at UCO.
So it kind of sounds like you're missing the environment there
Hmm.
and that you're missing your friends. Okay. Okay. Well, I can tell that, that this is something that is really bothering you. Do you have any friends at UCO?
Yes, I do. I have one that came from OSU with me, but she lives in Edmond and I live in Choctaw, and we both work. So the amount of time when we were at OSU, lived on the same floor as each other, so we saw each other pretty much 24/7. And now we only see each other on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for like an hour. So I really don't have, I mean, I have family, but that's not the same as friends.
So it sounds like what you're saying is you're really missing your friends. Okay. Well, Ashlyn, that's about all the time that we have for today. Can you come back next week at the same time? Will that work for you?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to do something for me over the course of the week.
Mhm.
I want you to journal. Just write down a few things that are positive about UCO and bring those back to me next week and let's share those.
Okay.
Will that work? It was really nice talking to you
You too.
today, and I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Thank you, Ashlyn.